Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ni hao, wajau Mohd Syahmi Syamsuddin. 今天我们小组将呈现 Qingming. Our group today will be present about Qingming festival. And before we proceed to the next slide, our group would like to say thank you to Sir Ashraf for giving us the opportunity to present about this topic. 我们想说谢谢 Ashraf 老师。Okay, what is Qingming Festival? So basically, Qingming Festival, also known as Tom Sweeping Day in English, and sometimes also called Chinese Memorial Day, is a traditional Chinese festival that are observed by the Han Chinese of mainland China, Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and by the ethnic of Chinese of Malaysia, Singapore, Cambodia, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Vietnam, and also in Panama. And it falls on the first day of the fifth solar term in the traditional Chinese calendar. And during Qingming festival, mostly Chinese family will visit the tombs of their ancestors to clean the grave sites, to pray for their ancestors and make ritual offerings. And these offerings will typically include traditional food dishes, and the burning of joss stick and joss paper. Qingming festival is when Chinese people traditionally visit their ancestral tombs, and this tradition has been legislated by the emperors who built majestic imperial tombstone for every dynasty. And for thousands of years, the Chinese imperials, nobility, peasantry, and merchants have all gathered together to remember the life of their deceased, to visit their tombstones, to perform confucial filial piety, and these acts are performed by tomb sweeping, by going a visit to their burial grounds and graveyards, to perform groundskeeping and maintenance, and also to commit a prayer for their ancestors. And this uniquely Chinese concept of afterlife is to offer a remembrance of their ancestors from their blood relative and their kin. And in some place, people believe that sweeping the tomb is only allowed during this festival. They believe that the dead will get disturbed if the sweeping is done on the other days. And some Qingming rituals and ancestors observed by the overseas Chinese in Malaysia and Singapore can be dated back to Ming and Ching dynasties, as the overseas communities over there were not affected by the cultural revolution in their hometown. Qingming in Malaysia is an elaborate family function or a clan feast that are usually organized by the respective clan association to commemorate and honor recently deceased relatives at their grave sites, and also for their distant ancestors from China. And the Qingming festival in Malaysia and Singapore normally starts early in the morning by paying respect to distant ancestors from their home altar. And this is followed by visiting the grave of close relatives in the country. And some follow the concept of this to the extent of visiting the grave of the ancestors in the mainland China. Next presenter.
谢谢 我名字是 Afiqah Ching. So in this slide, I'm going to present about the history of Qingming festivals. Qingming festival, also known as the Tomb Sweeping Days, began around the Zhou dynasty, and it has a history of 2,500 years. It originated from ancestral beliefs and spring rituals in ancient times. In the development of it has incorporated of two other traditional festivals. Firstly is Shanxi festivals. The main custom of Shanxi festival was spring outing, bathing in the river to get rid of bad luck and illness. Secondly is a Pearl Food festival, which is 1 or 2 days before the Qingming festivals. In that day, people are not allowed to use fire and only eat full foods. It also a time for people to worship their ancestors. So according to the book of Letterhand, the initials of food festival lasted nearly a month of minimum and 105 days of maximum. It's really a long time period that not good for people's health and also a country production. Secondly, in the Tang Dynasty, cool food festivals became only 3 days. Tom sweeping became popular at that time while people usually went out on the spring outing after time sweeping. Later, there were more and more activities such as kite flying, swing and choo-choo playing, which is the essence of Chinese football. Later on, in the Song Dynasty and Yan Dynasty, the Qingming festival took the place of the cool food festivals, and the Shanxi festival disappeared in northern China. Meanwhile, in 2008, government officially gave them 1 day off as a public holiday. And then on 2009 until now, Chinese people had 3 days Qingming festivals, including 1 day public holiday and 2 weekends make-up day. So for the next slide. Okay, so there is a story behind the Qingming festivals. Both of Qingming festivals and Shanxi festival was commemorated by Jie Zixu. He was a loyal man back in the spring and autumn period. Jie Zixu does cut a piece of his meat from his eye to save his Lord Duke Red of Qing during their exile. Because of his kindness act, the Duke wanted to reward him, but he refused to be rewarded for his kind act because he doesn't want to be like other people. In honor of Zixu, the Duke declared the day to die as a cool food festivals and 1 day later as a Qingming festivals. So for the next slide, I will pass to the next presenter.
Afiqah. Assalamualaikum. Wajah Siti Hanisa Alia binti Razahali, and I will present about why is Qingming festival is celebrated and how Chinese celebrate it. So they celebrate it in remembrance of their forefathers and mothers and begging to their ancestors to bless the country with wealth, peace and abundant harvest. How do Chinese celebrate Qingming? In life, we respect them by making them proud and taking care of them in their old age. But did you wonder what Chinese people do to pay respect to the dead? So they will top upkeep and repair. During the Qingming festival also, they will spring outing, kite flying and also putting willow branches on gate. So on Qingming, millions of children will go to cemeteries performing a series of ceremonies for the dead. Families and relatives will join together and offering a lot of stuff such as food, wine, incense and many more. As you can see there, there's a burning joss pepper, burning incense. So during the tomb up sweeping, they normally will cleaning graves by sweep away any weeds or debris. They will also place flower arrangement and freshen the paint on the gravestone lettering. As I said, they will offering food, wine, fruits and others, and also burning incense and joss pepper. All of it is burned in hope they have enough money and food in the afterlife. They also can bring food to their relative grave and folding a few green branches to put them on the graves, and then do the kowtowing. What is kowtow? Kowtow is the act of kneeling and touching one's head to the ground as a salute or act of worship to a revered authority. Other than that, they will also putting willow branches. So some individuals wear soft willow branches and place them on gates and front doors during the Qingming festival. During Qingming, people think that performing this ritual will ward off evil spirits, as they believe willow is magical in Buddhism. So put the willow branches up on gates, drive ghosts away from houses. So after finish the ritual, they will go to spring outing. So what is spring outing? During the spring outing, the weather is much warmer and spring is in full bloom when entering the fifth solar term of the year. So Qingming festival full of vibrant energy and life with gorgeous flowers and green trees. So spring outing not only bring delight to life, but they also boost physical and mental well-being. So, and the common activity we can see during the Qingming festival is kite flying. So in the Qingming festival, many people enjoy flying kites. Kites are flown not just during the day, but also at night. The kite or the rope that holds the kite is decorated with lanterns. People cut the string when the kite is in the air to let it fly free, which makes flying kites on this day is unique. It is stated that doing so provides good luck and that it can even be used to cure disease. So I proceed to the next presenter.
Syekh Hanisa, Water Minister Syekh Nurul Hanis. Okay, I want to present the dates of the Qingming festival. Okay, Qingming festival on either 4, 5 or 6 each month. Usually have 3 days public holidays in the China, but in Malaysia it's not a public holiday, but Chinese people will often to take annual leave to participate in the ceremonial activities because it's important to observe for the people of Chinese heritage. Country that observe the Qingming festival in 2023, China, Macau, Taiwan and also Hong Kong. That's it from me. I will pass to next presenter.
Syekh Hanis, okay. Tashahal, Water Minister Ainsafia bantu Mohd Syahmi. Okay, so I will be sharing you the food of Qingming festival. Qingtuan is a green rice ball, which is one of the popular seasonal Qingming snack in the southern region of the Yangtze River. The steamed ball is made from glutinous rice dough and pounded barley grass or mugwort, and edible white herb useful to prevent seed bite. Both of them only grow around the time Qingming festival. That's the reason why Qingtuan only eaten around at this time. Its filling is usually sweet bean paste mixed with flour. In Guangdong and Guangxi provinces, it is also known as Ainsafia, featuring peanuts and sesame seeds for a more diversified flavor. Okay, next is Chunjuan, which is known as Chinese spring roll. In Eastern and Northern Chinese cuisine, spring rolls are several rolls with cabbage and other vegetables inside from areas such as Xinjiang in Eastern China and Northern China. They are usually eaten during the Spring Festival in China, hence the name. Meanwhile, in Hong Kong, spring roll is a fried dish usually available as a dim sum. It typically contains minced pork, shredded carrot, bean sprout, and other vegetables served with a sauce similar to Worcestershire sauce. Eating spring rolls means having a taste of spring, which is Yao Chu in Chinese. Okay, next is Sanger, which is fried dough with. This is a fried food that requires no reheating and is a found in northern and southern China. It is made in the shape of noodle, which are twisted together and fried in oil. Northern people prefer larger one made from wheat, while people in the southern area enjoy the smaller ones from the rice. Okay, the last one is Ji Tang, which is mean egg. Eating eggs during festival originated from the Asian folk festival for praying to have children and childbirth. They boil and color all kinds of eggs such as chicken eggs, duck eggs, and other birds' eggs. They went to the riverside and threw the eggs into the river, with people wading down river to fish them out, peel and eat them. They believe that eating eggs is a symbol of breeding and birth. Bumping and peeling eggs indicate the renewal of life and hope. Eating eggs on Qingming festival symbolize fullness. People want to express their awe of life and fertility in this way. Okay, so that's all from my part. So I'll pass to the next presenter.
Syekh Ainsafia. Okay, Dajihau, Water Minister Muhammad Amirul Luqman bin Mazaruddin. For today, I will present about do's and don'ts during the festival. Chinese tradition has a lot of different superstitions. So it's better to know and observe particular aspects of these customs in order to keep a good relationship with your Chinese friends or family. So here's some advice for you. For the first part is, for the do's part, okay, number one is bringing various different types of food, fruit and peppermint item. During Qingming festival, also called Tomb Sweeping Festival, Chinese people go to their ancestors' tombs to clean and sweep, bringing various different types of food, fruit and peppermint item, anything they think their ancestors would appreciate in the afterlife. Number two, people pray for the dead who are in purgatory and bring flowers to them. The state of the afterlife is where some people wait for atonement. Every country has different customs, but in Italy, people bring food, candles, bread or lamps to help this wandering soul find the path to heaven. Number three, there are some specialties that you can enjoy during Qingming festival, such as Ainsafia mentioned before, which is Qing Tuan. For the living, instead, there are some specialties you can enjoy. Qing Tuan is a traditional staple dish to eat during the festival, especially in southern China. It is a sweet green rice ball or made of glutinous rice and vegetables. Hence, the color is stuffed with sweetened bean paste. Okay, let's move to the second part, which is don'ts during festival. Number one is avoid wearing colorful clothes. To respect the dead, tomb sweepers should be dressed bravely. Generally speaking, the dark clothes should be worn when sweeping the grave. It is better not to wear red and purple clothes, and clothes should be neatly dressed. Number two is avoid laughing, joking and criticism of the ancestors. Laughing and joking is not only disrespectful to the deceased, it is also attract criticism. Commenting on someone else's grave is kind of sacrilege and it can lead to trouble. Okay, the last one is don't take pictures in the cemetery. It is suggested not to take photos when sweeping a grave, whether it is the grave sweepers taking photos or the grave sweepers taking photos of graveyard. When visiting the grave or a loved one should concentrate. Okay, that's all from my part. Then we move to the 10 new vocabs.
First is Qingming, which means Tomb Sweeping Festival or clear and bright. Next is Sao Mu, which means sweep a grave.
The next one is Shao Shang, which means is burning incense. And the next one is Feng Zheng, which means is kite.
Mu Pei, which is it means gravestones. Leng She, which is means cool food or cool dishes.
Okay, for my part is Ta Qing, which means spring outing. It is when people get out and enjoy the spring blossoms.
Okay, for my part is Jiari, its mean is holiday or festival. Yi Shi Hu Dong, its mean ceremonial activities.
Chow Di, which means dancing. So in this slide, is shown short videos on how other countries celebrate the Qingming festival.
Qingming Festival is an important festival in China. We have 3 days off these days to celebrate this festival. I'm outing today with my daughter to enjoy the spring blossom. Actually, outing is one of the important customs for Qingming Festival. People see the beautiful spring flowers blossom and fly a kite.
Fly kite, 放风筝.
Another important custom for Qingming Festival is to sweep the tombs of our ancestors.
Gravestone, 墓碑. Tomb, 坟墓. Sweep the tomb, 扫墓, 扫墓.
Okay, then this is the video that shows Chinese people in Malaysia celebrate the Qingming festival.
C'è la luna, mezzo mare, mamma mia, mi maritare. Figgami a putterare, mamma mia, pensaccia tu. Se te non ne apiscia uno, ite va, ite viene sempre baccalare del male bene. Se ci vedi a quando si è baccalare, figgami, oh mamma, la 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 la.
Okay, so this is the references that we use to do the assignment regarding the Qingming festival. Next. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you and share.
Share.